For Diane's birthday, her husband Steve decides to surprise her with a night out at a strip club. They pull up to the Velvet Lounge, a place Diane has never heard of but is intrigued by. As they walk up to the entrance, the doorman gives Diane a big grin and says, "Hey Diane, how's it going?" Steve's eyebrows shoot up. "You've been here before?" he asks, trying to hide his surprise. "Oh no," Diane quickly replies. "He's just a friend from my bowling league." Steve shrugs it off and they head inside. They barely get seated when a waiter comes over with a Budweiser. "Here's your usual, Diane." Steve's eyes widen. "Your usual? How does he know your drink?" Diane laughs nervously. "Oh, he's in the men's bowling league. We share lanes sometimes." Steve starts to feel a bit uneasy, but tries to shake it off. The lights dim, the music gets louder, and out comes a male stripper, gyrating his way towards their table. He winks at Diane, struts over, and wraps his arms around her. "Hey Diane, ready for your usual table dance? Gorgeous?" Steve's jaw drops. Diane's face turns beet red. "I swear, Steve, this is a misunderstanding." Steve stands up abruptly, knocking over his chair. "I've had enough of this," he declares, grabbing his wallet and storming out. Diane scrambles after him, catching up just as he's about to get into a cab. She jumps in beside him, slamming the door shut. "Steve, wait! Let me explain!" But Steve isn't listening. He's fuming, shouting about betrayal and secrets. The cab driver, a grizzled man with a thick New York accent, glances in the rearview mirror. "Looks like you picked up a real drama queen tonight, Diane." Diane's eyes widen in horror. "Seriously? Even the cab driver knows my name?" Steve is livid. "Is there anyone in this town who doesn't know you?" The cab driver chuckles. "Don't worry, buddy. She's just a regular. Good tipper, too. Always gives me a 20. Steve throws his hands in the air. "A 20? You've been sneaking out here often enough to tip the cabbie a 20? Diane, seeing the absurdity of the situation, can't help but start to giggle. Okay, this looks bad. But really, it's just bowling." Steve starts to laugh too, despite himself. "You've got to admit it's a bit funny." The cabbie shakes his head, still chuckling. "I've seen it all, folks. But this takes the cake." By the time they get home, Steve and Diane are laughing together, the absurdity of the night having broken the tension. Diane promises no more surprise strip club visits, and Steve agrees to join the bowling league just to keep an eye on things. And as for the cabbie, well, he became their regular driver, always ready with a laugh and a story of his own.